Good morning, students. Welcome you again to the online classes. Today I am going to take a class of class 10. Look, in the previous class we have discussed a pair of linear equation, how we can represent a pair of linear equation graphically. Now today we will discuss what is the condition whether a set of linear equation or a pair of linear equations is consistent or inconsistent. So let us consider a pair of linear equation like a1x plus b1y plus c1 is equal to 0 and a2x plus b2y plus c2 is equal to 0, where a1 square plus b1 square is not equal to 0 and a2 square plus b2 square is not equal to 0, and a1 b1 c1 a2 b2 c2 are any numbers. So look, there are three conditions that whether the pair of linear equation are consistent or not. So first, what do you mean by consistent? Consistent means if you draw the line and if the line intersect each other at least one point, maybe one point or maybe more point. Suppose if I draw the line, so three cases maybe arise. Case number one, when the lines are intersecting to each other, it has a common point. Case two, when the line are overlapping, means one line is passing through the another line. And third case may be when two lines are parallel to each other, means the line have no common points. So in the first two cases, where the set of these two equation has at least one solution, means maybe one solution or maybe more solution, in that case the set of equation is said to be consistent. And if the lines are parallel to each other, then the set of equation is said to be inconsistent. So what are the conditions that whether the given pair of equation has one solution, many solution or no solution? It has a condition. So first condition is if the ratio of a1 and a2 is not equal to the ratio of b1 by b2. In that case we can say the given lines are intersecting or we can say they are consistent. Case 2, when a1 by a2 is equal to b1 by b2 is equal to c1 by c2, then the line has infinite solution, means the line has infinite solution, or we can say consistent or overlapping. And condition number 3 is if a1 by a2 is equal to b1 by b2 is not equal to c1 by c2, then we can say the given pair of equations are parallel or inconsistent. Okay, so this is the three conditions, very important three conditions. Okay, using these three conditions we'll solve some problem in the next exercise. Okay, so now come to exercise 3.2. In the previous class we have done up to exercise 3.1. Okay, so let's start. Okay, so in the exercise 3.2, the first question is exercise 3.2. The first question is from the pair of linear equations in the following problems and find their solution graphically. Okay, so first problem is 10 students of class 10 took part in a mathematical quiz if the number of girls is 4 more than number of boys, find the number of boys and number of girls who took part in the quiz. Okay, so look, there are two conditions. We have to make a pair of linear equation from the given problem. So first condition is there are 10 students. There are 10 students and number of girls is 4 more than the number of boys. So let us consider the number of boys is x. Let number of boys is x and number of girls is equal to y. Then what is the total number of students? So total number of students is equal to x plus y. Number of boys is x, number of girls is y. So total number of students is x plus y. But in your book it is given that the total number of students is 10. So the first condition will be x plus y will be equal to 10. This is the first condition. And the second condition will be the number of girls is 4 more than the number of boys. So number of girls is y, which is 4 more than the number of boys. So y is the number of girls, x is the number of boys. So number of girls is 4 more than the number of boys. So we have two equations. One is x plus y equal to 10 and the second equation is y equal to x plus 4. Now we have to represent them graphically. Okay, so we know how we can represent our equation in graph paper. First, what we have to do? First, we have to form a tabulation. Okay, so if I consider this equation, from here we can write y is equal to 10 minus x. Now make a tabulation x upon y. At least we have to find 3 set of solution. So look, if I put x equal to suppose 5, then a value of y will be 10 minus 5, that is equal to 5. If I put x equal to 0, so value of y will be 10 minus 0, so that is equal to 10. If I put x equal to suppose 7, so then value of y will be 10 minus 7, that is equal to 3. So we have a set of solution 5, 5, 0, 10 and 7, 3. So if I write the points 5, 5, 0, 10 and 7, 3. This is the solution corresponding to the first equation. Now consider the second equation and form a tabulation x, y. Okay, so if I put x equal to suppose 1, so value of y will be 1 plus 4, that is equal to 5. If I put x equal to 3, so value of y will be 4 plus 3, that is equal to 7. If I put x equal to 0, so value of y will be 0 plus 4, that is equal to 4. Now the solution corresponding to the second equation is 1, 5, 3, 7 and 0, 4. Now plot the points on your graph paper. So first we have to draw a set of rectangular axes. So let this is our x-axis and this is our y-axis. And the point where the x-axis and y-axis intersect is known as origin. So let this is x-axis and this is y-axis. Now plot the point 5, 5. So if I consider one box is equal to 1 along the x-axis and along the y-axis, along one box is equal to 1. So first point is 5, 5. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So this point is 5, 5. Second point is 0, 10. So 0, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. This point. And third point is 7, 3. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3. So these are the 3 points. Now if I join them by a straight line, so this line represent the equation 1. Now plot the second point, 1, 5. So 1, 5 means 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This point. 3, 7. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. This point. And 0, 4. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Now join them by line. So this is the equation of the graphical representation of the line of the equation number 2. Now clearly you can see here that the line 1 and the line 2 intersect each other at the point. So first determine the coordinate of the point. So coordinate of the point is 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So 3, 7. That means the equation 1 and equation 2 intersect each other at the point 3, 7. And I told you already that the points where a pair of equation intersect each other, that gives the solution of the equation. So from here we can say that the solution of the equation is x is equal to 3 and y is equal to 7. Okay, that means x is number of boys. So number of boys equal to 3 and number of girls is equal to 7. Okay, so this is the procedure how we can represent a pair of linear equation graphically, and from there how we can find the solution of the equation. Now look, a question number 2 is similar to question number 1. So I am leaving the question number 2 as your homework. So do it. Okay, now let's move to question number 2. So question number 2, on comparing A1 by A2, B1 by B2 and C1 by C2, find out whether the line representing the following pair of linear equation intersect at a points or parallel or coincide. Look, I have already told you that what is the condition when a pair of linear equation are said to be coincide, intersecting or parallel. I am telling you once again. So a pair of linear equation is said to be intersecting if A1 by A2 is not equal to B1 by B2. They are said to be coincide if A1 by A2 is equal to B1 by B2 is equal to C1 by C2. And they are said to be parallel if A1 by A2 is equal to B1 by B2 is not equal to C1 by C2. Okay, now there are 3 problems. I will solve 2 problems, and I will left one as a homework. So I am choosing the question number 1. Okay, so first question is 5x minus 4y plus 8 is equal to 0. This is our equation number 1. And the second equation is 7x plus 6y minus 9 is equal to 0. This is equation number 2. Now what you have to do, first we have to compare equation number 1 and equation number 2 with, so comparing equation number 1 and equation number 2 with a1x plus b1y plus c1 is equal to 0 and a2x plus b2y plus c2 is equal to 0. What do you have? So if I compare the first equation and this equation, so look, what is the coefficient of x here? Is 5. And what is the coefficient of x in this equation? It's a1. So on comparing, we have a1 is equal to 5. Similarly, b1 will be equal to coefficient of 1 in the first equation. So b1 will be equal to minus 4. And c1 will be equal to 8. And if I compare this equation and this equation, we have a2 is equal to 7, b2 is equal to 6, and c2 is equal to minus 9. Okay, now calculate the ratio of A1 and A2. So A1 by A2 is equal to 5 by 7. Calculate the ratio of B1 and B2, which is equal to minus 4 by 6. On calculation we have 2 by 3, minus 2 by 3, and C1 by C2 is equal to, that is 8 by minus 9. 8 by minus 9. So that will gives 8 by minus 9. So now obviously from the result we can say that A1 by A2 is not equal to B1 by B2, because A1 by A2 equal to 5 by 7 and B1 by B2 equal to minus 2 by 3. So obviously they are not equal. So as A1 by A2 is not equal to B1 B2, so the first condition is satisfying here. That means we can say that the given pair of equation has a unique solution. So it has a unique solution. That means intersecting. That means the pair of given equation are intersecting. Given pair of equation are intersecting, or you can say they have a unique solution, or you can say the given pair of equation are consistent. Okay, so now let's move to another problem. So I'm choosing question number 3 now. Question number 3 is, here also a pair of equation is given. We have to check whether the equations given here are intersecting or parallel or coincide. So first equation is 6x minus 3y is plus 10 is equal to 0. So let this is equation number 1. And second equation is 2x minus y plus 9 is equal to 0. That is equation number 2. So process is same. First compare the given two equation with the standard form of linear equation in two variable. So comparing 1 and 2 with a1x plus b1y plus c1 equal to 0 and a2x plus b2y plus c2 equal to 0. We have a1 equal to, so a1 will be equal to 6, b1 will be equal to minus 3 and c1 will be equal to 10. A2 will be equal to 2, B2 will be equal to that is minus 1 and C2 will be equal to 9. Now calculate the ratio of A1 by A2, A1 and A2. Say A1 by A2 equal to 6 by 2, that is equal to 3. Now calculate B1 upon B2, so that is minus 3 by minus 1, that is equal to 3, again 3, and C1 by C2 is equal to 10 by 9. 10 by 9. So from here we can say that A1 by A2 is equal to B1 by B2, which is not equal to C1 by C2. That means third condition is satisfying here. That means we can say that the given pair of linear equations are parallel to each other. The given pair of equations are parallel to each other. That means they are parallel to each other. The given pair of equations are parallel to each other. Okay. So I have done question number 1 and question number 3. So question number 2 is a homework. You will try it at your home. Okay. Now question number 3. There are also 5 questions. I will solve 1 or 2 questions and remaining will be homework for you. So question number 3. On comparing A1 by A2, B1 by B2 and C1 by C2, find out whether the following pair of linear equations are consistent or inconsistent. So consistent means if any out of these two are satisfied, then we can say the equation are consistent. And if third condition is satisfied, then we can say that the given pair of linear equations are inconsistent. Okay, so I am choosing question number 1. Question number 1. So first question is 3x plus 2y is equal to 5. So that can be written in the form minus 5 is equal to 0. And second equation is 2x minus 3y is equal to 7, means minus 7 is equal to 0. So this is equation number 1 and this is equation number 2. So first compare the given two equation with the standard pair of linear equation. So comparing 1 and 2 with a1x plus b1y plus c1 equal to 0 and a2x plus b2y plus c2 equal to 0, we have a1 is equal to 3, b1 is equal to 2 and c1 is equal to minus 5, and a2 is equal to 2, b2 is equal to minus 3 and c2 is equal to minus 7. Now find the ratio of a1 and a2. So a1 by a2 is equal to 3 by 2, b1 by b2 is equal to 2 by minus 3, which is equal to minus 2 by 3, and c1 by c2 is equal to minus 5 by minus 7, that is 5 by 7. Now clearly we can say that the a1 by a2 is not equal to b1 by b2. a1 by a2 is not equal to b1 b2. That means the given pair of linear equations are consistent. That means the given pair of linear equations are consistent. Okay. So the gist of the problems are, first we have to calculate the a1 by a2, b1 by b2 and c1 by c2, and we have to check out of these three conditions which one is satisfied. If the first two conditions are satisfied, then the given linear equation are said to be consistent, and if the last condition, means a1 by a2 is equal to b1 by b2 is equal to c1 by c2, this condition is satisfied, then we can say that the given pair of linear equation are inconsistent. Okay. I am solving just last question. Suppose I am choosing question number 5, the last one. Question number 5 is 4 by 3x plus 2y is equal to 8, means that can be written in the form minus 8 is equal to 0. So let this is our equation number 1, and the second equation is 2x plus 3y minus 12 is equal to 0. This is our equation number 2. So compare the equation number 1 and equation number 2 with the standard pair of linear equation. So comparing 1 and 2 with a1x plus b1y plus c1 equal to 0 and a2x plus b2y plus c2 equal to 0, we have a1 equal to 4 by 3, this is a1, b1 will be coefficient of y, that is equal to 2, and c1 equal to the constant in the first equation, that is minus 8. a2 is equal to coefficient of x in the second equation, that is 2, b2 equal to coefficient of y in the second equation, which is 3, and c2 equal to the constant term in the second equation, that is minus 12. Now when a1, a2, b1, b2 and c1, c2 are known, then calculate the ratio of a1 and a2. So that is 4 by 3 by 2, which can be written in the form 4 by 3 multiplied by 1 by 2, that is equal to 2 by 3. Calculate b1 by b2, that is equal to 2 by 3, and c1 by c2, that is equal to minus 8 by minus 12. So minus and minus cancel, 4 2s are 8, 4 3s are 12, that is equal to 2 by 3. So look, the value of a1 by a2 is equal to 2 by 3, the value of b1 by b2 is also 2 by 3, and the value of c1 by c2 is also 2 by 3. So we can say that a1 by a2 is equal to b1 by b2 is equal to c1 by c2. That means the second condition is satisfying here. That means we can say that the given pair of linear equations are consistent because they are coincide line, so it has infinite number of solution. That means the given pair of linear equation is consistent. So students, today we have done up to questions 5 of 3, and a few questions I have left for you as a homework. So solve the problem, and you can send the solutions through our e-portals that is already given to you. So try to solve the problem, and the remaining problem will solve in the next class. Okay, thank you.